Honda just made a move with the 2026 CR-V that has every other car company worried. And here's the thing, most people have no idea what they actually changed. The compact SUV market is absolutely brutal right now. You've got the Toyota RAV4, the Mazda CX-50, the Hyundai Tucson, and about 15 other options all fighting for your money. How does one car manage to stay on top year after year? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. Because when you see what Honda did with the 2026 CR-V, you'll understand why this thing is about to dominate showrooms all over again. Here's the problem most car buyers run into. You walk into a dealership, you see all these shiny SUVs lined up, and they all look kind of the same. Same size, similar features, close-in price. And you're standing there thinking, which one is actually worth my hard-earned money? Because let's be real, buying a car is stressful. You're respending tens of thousands of dollars on something you use every single day for the next 5, 10, maybe even 15 years. One wrong choice, and you're stuck with monthly payments on a vehicle you regret? And the compact SUV segment is the most crowded it's ever been. Everyone claims to have the best fuel economy. Everyone says they have the most space. Everyone promises unbreakable reliability. But here's what nobody talks about. Most of these SUVs are just good, not great, just good enough. They check the boxes without actually standing out. And that's exactly where the 2026 CR-V does something different. So let's start with what Honda actually changed for 2026. First up is the exterior. Honda didn't do a complete redesign here. The current generation CR-V came out in 2023, and it's still fresh, but they made some really smart updates. The front fascia looks a bit more aggressive now. The grille has been refined, and depending on the trim level, you're re-getting some new wheel designs that honestly make the car look more expensive than it actually is. It's a subtle but effective refresh. But looks are just the beginning. Let's talk about what really matters when you're actually driving this thing every day. Under the hood, you've got two main options. The base model comes with a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, putting out around 190 horsepower. That's more than enough for daily driving, merging onto highways, and passing slower traffic without breaking a sweat. It's not a sports car, and it's not trying to be. It's smooth, it's quiet, and it just gets the job done efficiently. Now, if you want more power and better fuel economy at the same time, yes, it sounds backward, but it's true. You'd go for the hybrid. Now let's talk about the interior, because this is where the CR-V really separates itself from the competition. Step inside, and the first thing you notice is space. Just pure, usable space. The CR-V has always been one of the roomest compact SUVs you can buy, and that hasn't changed. Rear legroom is generous enough for actual adults to be comfortable back there, even on long trips, and the cargo area is massive. We're talking over 36 cubic feet behind the second row, and a cavernous 76 cubic feet with the seats folded down. It's more than most of its competitors offer. But it's not just about size, it's about how usable that space is. Honda designed the cargo floor to be completely flat, which makes loading groceries, luggage, or even furniture from IKEA way easier. There are no awkward lips or weird angles to deal with, just a big open area. Material quality is solid too. The dashboard uses soft-touch materials in all the places your hands actually touch. The seats are supportive, even for long drives. And the overall layout is clean and intuitive without being boring. That honeycomb mesh across the dash is a really nice touch. Next up, technology. This is something Honda has been seriously working on because honestly, their infotainment systems in the past were not great. But the 2026 CR-V comes with an updated system that's actually quick and responsive. The touchscreen is 9 inches on higher trims. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That means you can just hop in, your phone connects automatically, and you're good to go without ever plugging anything in. It's a small thing that makes a huge difference in your daily routine. There's also a digital gauge cluster that shows you everything from navigation directions to your fuel economy stats. It's customizable, which is nice, because some people want a ton of information and others just want a simple speedometer. And we have to talk about safety. Honda Sensing comes standard on every single trim. That's Honda's suite of driver assistance features. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and a bunch of other stuff that makes highway driving way less tiring and much safer. For 2026, they've improved the system to feel more natural. Steering corrections are smoother. The cruise control reacts better to traffic cutting in front of you. It's the kind of thing you do and really notice until you drive a car that doesn't have it. Let's compare this to the competition for a second. The Toyota RAV4 is probably the CR-V's biggest rival. It sells incredibly well and has a rock-solid reputation. But here's the thing, the RAV4's interior feels dated compared to this new CR-V. The materials aren't quite as nice. The infotainment system isn't as smooth. While Toyota offers a great hybrid version too, the CR-V hybrid is generally quieter and more refined during normal driving. Then you have the Mazda CX-250. That thing looks amazing. Seriously, it's one of the best-looking SUVs in this class, hands down. But it's smaller inside. Rear legroom takes a hit, and the cargo space just isn't as generous. So if you're prioritizing style over pure practicality, the Mazda might win. But for families or anyone who needs to haul stuff regularly, the CR-V makes more practical sense. And what about the Hyundai Tucson? It offers incredible value and a lot of features for the money. But long-term reliability is still a question mark for some buyers. Honda has decades of proven reliability behind them, and that peace of mind really matters when you're replanning on keeping a car for years and years. So here's the final verdict. Here's why the 2026 CR-V is positioned to outsell every other compact SUV this year. It's not because it's the fastest, it's not because it's the cheapest, and it's definitely not because it has the flashiest design. It's because Honda absolutely nailed the balance. You get enough power without sacrificing fuel economy, especially with that hybrid. You get a massively spacious and practical interior without the vehicle feeling huge and hard to park. You get technology that actually works without being complicated or frustrating. You get top-tier safety features that come standard instead of being hidden behind expensive packages. And you get Honda's legendary reputation for reliability, which means this car will probably still be running strong when other SUVs are starting to show their age. The CR-V doesn't try to be everything to everyone. It just tries to be exactly what most people need, day in and day out. And that's why it works so well. Look, if you're shopping for a compact SUV right now, you have a lot of great choices. And honestly, you could probably be happy with several of them. But the 2026 Honda CR-V stands out because it does everything so incredibly well. The hybrid gets fantastic fuel economy. The interior is spacious and well built. The technology is easy to use. The standard safety features are class-leading. The reliability means you're not going to be dealing with expensive repairs down the road. It's not the most exciting choice on paper, but when you're driving to work, loading up for a road trip, or just running errands around town, the CR-V delivers exactly what you need without any drama. And that right there is why Honda keeps selling more of these than almost anyone else. And it's why the 2026 model is only going to push those numbers even higher. Thanks for watching. You found this breakdown helpful? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the cars that actually matter. See you in the next one.